Hello, good morning, and welcome to this Dawn Busters Taste Challenge. We have two 40% alcohol gold mixto tequilas. And this is the most famous one right here, introduced in 1795. Jose Cuervo Especial Gold. This was about $31 for this big bottle. Cheaper per ounce to get the handle. And I figured it was no risk because I was going to like it, which I did. Okay, so that's that one. Here's the competitor, introduced in 1966, Tijuana Oro. That means gold. Tijuana Oro worldwide importers. Frankfort, Kentucky, but it's the Sazerac company because it says right there, we love to hear from our customers. Sazerac.com. Introduced in 1966, like I said, by Sazerac. It's one of the brands they did not buy out, wasn't a buyout. Tequila with natural flavors. Why you would want to add flavor into it, but they told me on the phone that they do that to smooth it out, which means what? Without the flavoring, it'd be pretty rough. And they made that decision, not I. It was $8.99. Now I bought the El Toro liter bottle at Savannah Discount, and I was saying it was $8.99, but I remember that was $7.99. Crazy, right? $7.99. This was $8.99 at Discount Depot. I bought the silver and the gold. $8.99, so $17.98 for 2 liters. Can't beat that, really. Okay, there's the Cuervo. It's going to cost more, but are you going to get more? Probably so. Yikes, poured a little too much. Sorry about that. Take just a little bit to even it out. Forgot about that built-in pourer. They got that on those handles, and it just flows out like crazy. Now, do I see Tijuana anywhere in my town? No, I've never seen it sold anywhere in this parish. We don't have counties, we have parishes. Okay. Actually, I've only seen it sold at, I think, Discount Depot. I don't recall seeing it at Star but I might have overlooked it. But is it real common? I would not say that it is, even though the headquarters are in New Orleans. Got this Aztec bird with the Mexican flag behind it. So it's like Aztecs, but then the modern Mexican flag is kind of like two different themes running together. Max Walt, good morning, Ron. Good morning to you, Max Walt, and the Russian Federation. Okay. Appearance are both very pale. You can see how pale. So the Sazerac bottle does not say tequila with natural flavor and color added, just said natural flavor. So I don't think they're colored. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't say colored. I'm sorry. I don't think they're tequilas of color. Can't say colored tequilas. I don't think they're tequilas of color. Now, some people are going to say they're not true tequilas because they're mixtos. Well, no, that's just a type of tequila, okay? It's truly tequila. It just may not be truly that good. It's like somebody told me Seagram's VO is not true whiskey. Oh, how's the weather? Hot, very hot. Very hot, Maxwell. 99 yesterday, I think. So yeah, Seagram's VO is a true whiskey. It's just a blended whiskey. So for somebody to say that and claim that they know a lot about whiskey, that's scary because maybe you're going to make videos about whiskey every month, multiple videos a month about whiskey, and then you're going to say Seagram's VO is not true whiskey. You might want to study what the definition of that is. May not be truly something you want to drink, but anyway, so it's hard to talk to people about it. Now, mixtos are only required to be 51% Blue Weber agave. I was just reading the Tax and Trade Bureau requirements yesterday. It said tequila is a liquor made from the distillate of the Blue Weber agave. Specifically, it has to be that particular type of agave plant. And how did it say? With or without the addition of other fermented substance, distilled substances such as sugar, or it could be, well, whatever. It said whatever they want to use, could be corn. All I know. All right. So now mezcal, it just said a distillate of the mezcal plant. Didn't say with added could contain added substances. They didn't give any leeway on that. Okay. So tequila is allowed to have, as we call it in the beer world, adjuncts, filler, or let's call it filler. That's the best word. Like beers, Miller High Life uses corn syrup as a filler. Johnny Walker Red Label uses column still whiskey as a filler. Grain whiskey, as they call it. We call it grain spirits in the United States. Except in Scotland, they have to age them at least 3 years in wood barrels. In the United States, they don't have to be aged 3 minutes. They could be raw. Crazy, huh? All right. Now, aging is minimal for tequila, so it doesn't have to be aged at all. But if it does have, if it is ages, it does. If they do choose to age, it doesn't have to be much. All right, so that smells like agave. Now, the Jose Cuervo Especial, they say on the website, is a blend. It's a blend of reposado, meaning somewhat aged, and then young tequila, unaged. So it's a blend of those. And then they use the filler, whatever that is. They don't say. This might smell a little more peppery, okay? I think this must be the Cuervo. Is there much difference in aroma here? No. So there's no difference in appearance. There's virtually no difference in aroma. There's a great difference in price, a great difference in price. So now the fourth question is there going to be a difference in taste? My prediction, yes, there will be, and yes, it will justify the extra money, okay? But this is what we have to do. We have to taste it. That one is smoky. Not in any profound way, but there's a smoke component, like roasted agave plants. Smoke. Pepper, I would not say so, really. Whatever the natural flavor added is, that's almost beyond your ability to think. It's like it goes beyond, well, what is this, Now over here, very minimal agave and then some sugar. Could the natural flavor be simply sugar water? I guess that would be considered a flavor, although I think the U.S. government would consider it a sweetener as like some difference. But I don't know all the parameters. But yeah, it's pretty bland. I didn't say bad tasting, just bland. I mean, there's a little bit of that vegetative thing from agave. And it's sweet. Let's see. No nom. They don't even give the nom. Number origin Mexico, meaning the number of the Mexican origin. But then I read articles saying that number is in many ways meaningless. Oh yeah, I forgot to turn the lamp on. Sitting in the dark. Uh, um, see, the article is saying the number doesn't mean a lot because it basically is where it's all put together, distillery number, but they say it doesn't really mean that the actual product is from that distillery because they say in Mexico they trade tequilas all the time, different companies. So it could have been from here, from there, from the other one. Then they brought them all together, blended them at NOM, 1143, whatever. And then that's so they say it sounds nice, like, oh, I tracked it down, but you might not have really tracked it down. Sort of like I was reading about single malt scotch. They say, well, yes and no. It's all barley malt. There's no grain alcohol in it, although barley's a grain, but it's malted barley, and it's not blended with grain spirits, grain whiskey, I should say. But they say that is not exactly as exclusive as you might have first believed. At least that's what they were saying on the article. And like I say, I'm not an expert on it. Don't claim to be. I'd like to be. Maybe I will be if I keep studying. Sam Smalley says, yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Now the pepper's coming in. The smoke has dissipated, but here's the pepper. That's strange. First sip, I got smoke. Now the pepper, but no smoke. Forgot to take my vitamin C. Wouldn't recommend taking it with tequila. Coffee's all gone. Yeah, it has character. Has niceness. Does it taste like it should be around $31 to $35 for the big bottle? Yeah, something about like that. Seems appropriate to the price. How about this thing over here? Sugar water. Yeah, so it's probably sugar cane that they distilled into liquor. You say it's like rum. Yeah, kind of like that. But maybe it's more like vodka. Maybe it's more like, I don't know what it is, just sugar distillate. I don't know how that's classified really, but regardless, it's just mixed in with blended in with the 51% Blue Weber agave in there. Ding 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 tequila. Now they ship it over to Kentucky at Buffalo Trace and they bottle it. They put it in this very plain looking bottle, and it's probably used as a bar whiskey. I went by doggone Dormax yesterday. They didn't have Beam's 8-star anymore, unless I was overlooking it. I don't think I was, but I'm not worried about Beam's 8-star. I'm not buying it again. There it is, tequila or I mean, is Tijuana worth it for $8.99 a liter? Yeah, I mean for $8.99 a liter, yeah, who's gonna complain? I'm not going to. Is it anything you need to be looking for? No. Is it anything you need to track down? No. Smoke and pepper, yes, please. Yeah, it has that in a minimal way. Is it anything you should be trying to avoid? No, I wouldn't say that. But it's just like it just is there. It's like you could drink it or not drink it. 99.9% of the people are going to blend it anyway. They're going to mix it in a cocktail, and it may be like the cheapest cocktail ever in your life. Now, on the other hand, you buy these pre-mixed cocktails, they're probably not using the highest grade stuff in these canned or bottled pre-mixed cocktails. I mean, why do you think they would if it's so inexpensive? You know they're not going to. You say, I bought the Cuervo pre-mixed. Okay, good. But common sense is going to be their lowest grade of it. It still might taste good because you say, well, I mean, like, what were you doing with it? Oh, sitting by the pool, drinking strawberry tequila, whatever they call it, Space Jam, Ram Jam, summertime fun canned cocktail. Yeah, so I mean, you weren't really sitting there thinking about it anyway. Of course, you could have saved money. You could have just bought this Tijuana Oro and blended it with some strawberry soda pop. Might have been all right. If I do mix-ups, when I do the mix-up series, I plan to do one today on my other channel, Anti-War. So this afternoon, you could be looking for that. I'll just use pure sugar soft drinks, though. I went to DoorNext yesterday. I couldn't find a single pure sugar. They had some at the bottom shelf. I didn't check those out. Those might have been. But I wasn't looking to buy any anyway. I got all that Pepsi made with real sugar. 11 cans left. But I would never use any more high fructose corn syrup soda pops. I only did that once, and that was for Tahitian Treat, because my impression was Tahitian Treat was above and beyond your normal high fructose corn syrup soda pops, and it is. It's if you insist on buying one, get the Tahitian Treat, and I wouldn't buy any of them, but I didn't make that exception. But the Frosty, the root beer, and the cherry limeade, those were great. But now the local store that had Frosty got rid of it. The lady, one of the system managers said, "Oh yeah, it's all gone." I said, "Oh heck." So those two are very good. The Pepsi made with pure sugar is very good. And those were the ones I would be blending, cocktail mixing, you know what I'm saying, in the mix-up videos. But I've been using that Nikolai premium vodka with premium liqueur, also from Sazerac. That was a buyout, that one, though. They bought it from Seagram's. Like I said, this thing here was something they came up with in 1966. All right, so the winner, clearly better. It's not like, well, you can make the argument. No, it's clearly better. This is like no contest. Obviously, clearly, and I think if 100 different people did this taste challenge, those 100 people will come up with the same conclusion. If they were honest about it, they would pick Cuervo, okay? In a blind taste test. It's just no, and I haven't even checked my labels yet, but I know I'm right. Is Tijuana Oro okay? Yeah, it's okay. And in isolation, if you don't compare it with anything, you could say, well, it's good. Technically, it's good. Technically. In the ways I just described it. But otherwise, it ain't nothing to really worry about. Okay, got it. Two wins, 0 losses. And it's going to continue that way. It's going to be 3 wins, 0 losses, 4 wins, 0 losses. I'm not going to lose because I'm doing some very low grade tequilas against a premium tequila. So what do you expect? Well, just what you're getting. But no harm done. It's not hurting anything. It's just exactly what you'd expect. Doesn't always work out. With Canadian whiskey now, you take, well, we all know the famous premium Canadian whiskey. You say Crown Royal, that's the king. Okay, yep. Where's the crown? But does it always hold up when it's going up against some lower grade Canadian whiskeys? No, it doesn't. That's the problem there, because you're paying premium price and you're getting a premium product. Can't argue that. But some of these priced at below premium or even budget level can perform at the Crown Royal level. So that can be considered. Now, I'm not talking about the Northern Harvest Rye. I'm not talking about Crown Royal Black. I'm not talking about Crown Royal bourbon mash, blender's mash. Those are different. They're more expensive and they're above premium products. They're called above premium. They're like the Budweiser Harvest Lager or the Budweiser Superior, Supreme, Budweiser Supreme. They're above premium, but I can't get those, so I can't even discuss them really. Just I know about them. So that's it. Tijuana Gold. It does not deserve a gold medal. It's only called gold because it's colored gold because of a minimal aging. Otherwise, it exists. All right. That's it. So thanks everybody. Y'all take care now.